Ezra 6:10, the second part. We're going to use this video to talk about two words we encountered in Ezra 6:10. The first one here is kof resh beit as a verbal root. Now about that, in Mark 7:11, from an English standpoint, there's kind of this cryptic expression, but you say, if a man tells his father or his mother, whatever you would have gained from me is korban, that is, given to God. The background of that word, it seems to be a Hebrew word, from kof resh beit as a verbal root. This verbal root is held in common across several Semitic languages. And in fact, we see it in later Aramaic. In Genesis 4:3 and Targum Pseudo Jonathan, Cain's offering of first fruits is a korban also. Next up, we see this word, nichochin. Now, what does this mean? According to the Voigt lexicon, it's some sort of pleasing offering. And the other place where it shows up in the Hebrew Bible is Daniel 2:46. So when Daily Dose of Aramaic covered Daniel 2:46, we said it seemed to be an incense offering because the word before it seemed to be grain offering. Well, what does this word actually mean? It's difficult to say. So going to the ancient Greek translation, that is to say the Septuagint, of Ezra 6:10, we find this word. Now, to look up what that means, we could go to the BDAG lexicon, the standard one for New Testament Greek, but the problem is that's the New Testament. It's far better to go to a Septuagintal lexicon. For example, the Muraoka, a Greek-English lexicon of the Septuagint, to look up euodia. And according to the entry in the Muraoka lexicon, it's some sort of fragrant offering. You can see fragrance being the primary definition he offers. So coming back to Ezra 6:10, even though in the previous verse there was this listing off of sacrificial animals, the bulls, the rams, the lambs, and so forth, it seems like here we have a more generalized expression that they, the priests, may continually bring near incense offerings, fragrant offerings, something like that, to the God of the heavens, praying for the lives of the king and his sons. So the king has in mind a very comprehensive restoration of the temple so that every cultic act can be carried out.